Psycho, you were the psycho. Make YouTube music. The last change. Uzo. Uzo. D1.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the...
It's fallen! Oh, just wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now, can they get him away? Up he goes! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Fenerbahce are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ribéry touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Messi. And it's Sneijder. Gullit.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Passing nice and neat. Dixon. Borussia Dortmund are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. To Maldini. Van Dijk, always a very imposing presence at the back. Dixon. Thuram. Gullit. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Messi. Messi. He is through here. Messi! It's in! They have come roaring back.
Cắt ngang thế rồi này.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a
Yeah,
real
that-
game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Khẩm vai luôn.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited.
Khẩm
They
lắm.
were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Fenerbahce grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's being urged to shoot. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
And the finish! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vieira gets over and intercepts. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ribery is on a run down the left wing. Now it's Luis Suarez, and this is Hullet. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Short changes him with that pass, and that's gone loose. And here's Yamal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Hullet. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Dixon.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chance for a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time! They forced the error and extra...
Nice.
Whistle goes for
Selamat.
half-time.
Well, Peter, I think
Damn
the
it.
score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Borussia Dortmund are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Lovely, now then.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Probing pass, neatly clipped into space. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's played forward. Forlan, he's got away. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further.
Lamine Yamal really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ribery!
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, no question, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Quit. Quit. No, quit.
Reaction. And the keeper has done it
You
up.
should quit.
Top stop.
Forlan will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
You should quit.
And that's not going to trouble anybody. It'll be a throw-in. Rijkaard. Vinicius Junior. And it's Schneider. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Yamal purring through the gears. And the shot! Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Ribery. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Look at his joy! Is this
You should
not why he
quit.
loved the game? Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. 75 minutes played. And here's Hullet. It's come to nothing. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Coming on to replace him is number 20.
Oh, crossbar! And he's intervened well there. Dembele. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Knocks it into space. Now, can he find the finish? And a chance! He's put it wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Number 21, Ribery. Coming on the field is number 14, Raul.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway. And here's Hullet.
รักเลย
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And the shots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that's fabulous. And he's got his cross in. That has not gone well. And this is Forlan. Beckenbauer. Seedorf. And it's Cruyff. And he's there to make the challenge. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bonucci calmly anticipates. And the pass is intercepted. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Maldini. Referee's given a throw. Borussia Dortmund are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Maldini. And it's Cruyff. And this is Ronaldo. Can he finish? And yes, it's there!
เกมนี้ทั้งดึกโดน
Themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy
แอ
now.
นโดไฟลา
A
เบียน
horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable
เฮ้ย
embarrassment.
Yeah, they were
เดี๋ยว
made
กว่า
to
มอง
pay
เลย
for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong
จาน
pressing wave.
สีเดาเข้า
And that has added a whole
Sorry,
new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
คริสเตียนอันโนโรนัลโด
Beckenbauer. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Great defending, strong and determined. Pelé. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer. Pelé. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Yamal. Somewhat off target.
กว่าเยอะ
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Borussia Dortmund have themselves a chance from the spot. Now, power or placement? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead. Cruyff. Seedorf. Beckenbauer. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Seedorf. And here's Forlan. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's come in hard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Thuram gets across to intercept that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Dixon. That's Thuram.
Đủ.
Dixon.
Nguy hiểm thật.
Seedorf. Beckenbauer. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's a very chance, surely! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now it's Forlan. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Pull it. Buffon claims it. And the debut. And that'll be the final action
Có nhiều
of
cơ
the
hội
first
thế
half.
mà.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what
Đang
we've
lý
witnessed
ra là
so
phải
far. That being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Borussia Dortmund are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the action is back underway. Ribéry going face to face with his great rival, Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bale. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Forlan. Can he get it through? Corner it is. Corner number 2 then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. And that should get the job done. Oh, super ball! He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. And
Great chance! He scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of... And he shoots! He has done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Bale. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Cruyff, a good-looking ball, and it's Seedorf. Bonucci cuts it out. Pele, and the counter is on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ribéry makes the interception. Bullet. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
Yếu 74 13 28. Đối thủ quá yếu quá. One. Pop-up chat. Là cái này à. Xong trần giao lưu thôi, chán quá rồi. Killer. Cái thằng AM đây nguy hiểm lắm.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yamal. Oh, cracking ball. Chance for a shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So, a breakthrough already. And the shot!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi. Driving forward. Dink through. This looks promising. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Played back to the goalkeeper. And it's Hullet. Hullet. And he's intervened well there. Borussia Dortmund are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Yaya Toure. Ribéry. And this is Forlan. Oh, well measured. And this is Hullet. Header! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Platini running with the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ribéry. Yaya Toure. Now it's Yamal. Now, what about a counter-attack? And Dixon. Some good work on the right flank here. Now that's well seen too. Has a look and plays it forward. Van Dijk. Maldini. But it's Thuram. Seedorf. And Dixon. 15 minutes till half-time. And he's been
Water.
shifted off it. Can he get on the end of this?
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great vision. Oh, super find. Seedorf. Looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Yeah.
Borussia Dortmund heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Dixon.
Seedorf.
Yeah. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Van Dijk. Now it's Ribery. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well played. The message is clear, none shall pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Borussia Dortmund really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Borussia Dortmund go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Thuram. Now it's Forlan. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Borussia Dortmund line and a shot! Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Platini. Hullet. Chance!
Aduh.
It's a goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Seedorf. Dixon. That's Thuram. Now it's Forlan. Stood up well to him there. Platini. Ribery. Hullet. Yaya Toure. Almost an hour gone. Oh no circumventing this opponent. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Cannavaro. Platini. Now it's Hullet. Lovely feet. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Ribery. Thuram gets it away. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Dixon. Thuram. Seedorf. Van Dijk is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Ribery. Seedorf. Yamal. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Borussia Dortmund presented with a golden opportunity here. Czech will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Cech pulls off a sensational save. "75 minutes played, and this is Hullet. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Araujo. Tries to pass it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Threads one in. Mbappe! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
And we have our very first corner. Platini with the short one. Definitely not one of his best. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Yaya Toure. And it's Ribéry.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Maldini. Yaya Toure. Seedorf. Hullet. He could be in here. Oh. He's having a shot! Messi. That's Vieira. He's away!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Hullet gets a foot in here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Seedorf. And that is that. Borussia Dortmund are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less...
Tôi em Hồ Chí Minh, Bác Hồ Chí Minh kính yêu, người là niềm tin sáng gió. Cái gì đấy? Gặp ai đấy? Lại gặp ông này nữa rồi, chết rồi. Buồn ơi.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. And it's Seedorf. Picked out brilliantly. It's a mighty effort! Boom header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Hops for safety. And that interception was most
À,
necessary.
hay
That's
đấy.
great positioning, so good from him.
Searching pass he's played there. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Seedorf. Now it's Yamal. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ribery. Nicely intercepted. Borussia Dortmund so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, he's burst through. Crosses it in. Seedorf getting this one clear. Bullet. And he cuts out the supply.
Ghét kiểu này.
Bellingham. And here's Hullet. passing is crisp and sharp. And this is real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Lahm with the short one. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vietnam have their second corner now. And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Take back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Thuram deals with that comfortably. Maldini. And it's Ribéry. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Seedorf concedes a free kick for that. Nice physical challenge. Seedorf making good progress on the right-hand side.
Oh my god.
He's in space.
Are you
looking for
sure?
options. And it's played in. That's a decent clearance.
Ơi,
Corner
mặt
number
mình nhiều
3 coming
quá.
up. They've played it short. And this is Ronaldo. That's an excellent interception. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Bonucci promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. No way through. Now this could be a chance. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Vietnam get their fourth corner. And it's Seedorf. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Thuram is flagged offside. A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Seedorf. And this is Forlan. Now it's Yamal. Beckenbauer. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's been played through. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Ribéry. Now Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Forlan does well to get it back. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Has been indicated.
Ừ.
He won't be happy with that one. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And we hit half-time. And it was a half of
Yeah.
could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Bonucci. Lahm. Now it's Hullet. He's got plenty of space out wide. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Maldini. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nice looking ball. Ribery looking to get on the end of this. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Thuram has chosen to go back. Bellingham engages and forces him off the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Seedorf. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Chắc quá.
Substitution on the field. Number
So
20.
the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Bellingham. Number 5. Seedorf. Coming on the field. Number 19. Ronaldinho. Number 22.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Number 21.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And they're quick to get it back. So what can they make of this? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. De Jong.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Beckenbauer. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bonucci. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Ronaldinho. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Beckenbauer. For Ribery. Hullet. And he's on a charge. Ribery. Played in deep. that should get the job done. Back in possession and ready to go again. Seedorf.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's going for goal! Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Succumbs to the pressure. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. And it's Maldini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball has bounced loose now.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's shifting through the... Oh, what a climb!
Yes.
What about that? And surely that has won the day! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Vietnam take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Delicate ball, and it needs to... Great chance! And he hits the net! Tying minutes, and we're all square again! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.